Hi you, King here, and today we're going to go over Kamen Rider Gavv, the main singular character writer of Kamen Rider Gavv, his series. We're not going over Valen, we're not going over Ram, we're going mainly on Gavv, and we're specifically going on the individual, not his story. You see, Gavv is a Kamen Rider that derives his powers from snacks, candy. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that is weak. That is bullshit. Like, why do we have a Kamen Rider that gets power-ups from food? Like, are they just running out of ideas? No, bro. This is creativity to the max. Because, just like in anime, you have characters who derive their powers from, either Kung Fu or freaking fruits, like Luffy from One Piece versus Goku from Dragon Ball. And Gavv is essentially like that with other writers, where other writers might derive their powers from beasts, might derive their powers from magic or alchemy. Gavv loves food. He loves the flavor of new treats. He loves just the energy and just liveliness that food can give people. So when he is trying out something new, it resonates with him so deeply that his species' powers activate. You see, Gavv, Shoma, comes from a species called Granutes, who normally eat rocks. Imagine coming from a species that only eats rocks because, well, it's something that your species eats, so why not? They don't have stuff like cake. They don't have stuff like chocolate. So when you, a half Granute, half human, hears all this talk about, oh yeah, like the human world's so fantastical. They got stuff like donuts. They got stuff like chips. And we grew up in that era where snacks were going crazy, like early 2000s, 1990s. Bro, even today's time with like food videos, like imagine going from eating literal rocks to eating something like a gummy bear, a gummy worm, or a cake, or a donut, or a cupcake, or whatever, ice cream, chips like Doritos, Cheetos. Like you leveled up 100 times from rocks. And that's essentially Gavv, because when Gavv eats a snack that he's never eaten before, it resonates with him so much that he creates a power item that allows him to access a form that looks and kind of acts similar to that of the snack. For example, when he eats chips, he gains blades with sharp edges similar to that of like a sharp Dorito chip, like when you accidentally eat a chip the wrong way and its sharp edges like stabs your mouth. Or when you eat like chocolate, he gets that like a chocolate gun that like shoots out chocolate that hits with the force of a bullet, but can also like legitimately splatter chocolate around in place of blood. And then like when he eats marshmallow, he gets like a marshmallow like body cover that literally protects him from all damages. It strengthens him while also like upping up his defense. And like he has so many snack forms that really do give him an attack boost or a defense boost, but operate in a similar fashion to snacks, to actual food. And it's so creative, man. It's so like out of this world. Like in Kamen Rider, where there's been like 30 to 50 Kamen Riders already. Like, I'm not counting just the main writers. I'm counting all of the writers from individual series. There's like so many of them, and yet they can still come up with creative forms that actually make sense within the story. And it just blows my mind that Gavv fights so well that when you add on the goofy premise of him gaining his powers from snacks, and it doesn't like downgrade the fights, it actually ups it up even more, because you want to see how he'll use an individual specific snack power to like win against his enemies, who are like not food related at all. They're just straight up monsters who are trying to essentially turn humans into food. Like they realize, the thing that tastes better than rocks, in their opinion, is literal human joy. And the only way they can extract that human joy is by turning a human into like a freaking like faceplate or something, like, you know, like a small, like, whatever, while they're at their happiest. And then they turn that, like, because it's essentially the ingredient for making their version of candy, which they call dark candy. And they turn it into dark candy, and then they eat it, essentially eating that human being while they were at their happiest. Yeah, Gavv ain't letting that slide. He's like, no, like, legit, why are you eating humans when you could just eat human foods, which tastes way better? But dark candy is like a derivative for drugs, so it's like, no, they're already addicted to the flavor of dark candy. So it's kind of like, why does an addict prefer, you know, cocaine and heroin over, you know, cake and like chocolate? Because they're more addicted to that than they are to food. But like, getting back to Gavv though, yes, Gavv is the ultimate expression of gaining power from food. So much so that even the other writers that accompany him, they derive their powers from Gavv. So again, Gavv is an amazing series. Again, I didn't want to go over the story because I don't want to spoil it for newcomers into the Kamen Rider community who wants to watch and enjoy Gavv. Just know that the power-ups that you are seeing are all derived from food, and that allows Gavv to move in so many different ways, whether it's a strength boost, a speed boost, or just a different ability altogether. This is the true expression of humanity when paired with food, even though Gavv is half human, half Granu. So yeah, go watch Gavv if you haven't seen it, and hopefully this video made you interested in watching it, because he truly is a writer that gains power from snacks and does make it look hype. Like, share, subscribe, and follow for more Kamen Rider videos like this. Bye!